made live on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. And this is a one-and-done trip for Minnesota before going back. The Pistons trailing. Up top, Jennings, covered by Rubio. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. Monroe down low. He's against Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. Monroe, no good.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job when the shots have gone up.
White is checked in for Brandon Jennings. And a change for the Timberwolves. Corky Dangs checked in for Kevin Garnett. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He clearly thinks they have a speed advantage because he told his players that the objective every time they get the ball is to get out and run. He wants to see plenty of transition. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Wiggins passes to Martin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A different look here for Detroit. Williams is checked in for Monroe. Butler comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Minnesota also making some changes. Payne comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Mike Miller subbed in for Wiggins.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Martin kicks to Miller. Pass to Rubio. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Here's Dang. Makes it off the glass. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night.
3-pointers and free throws, I call them threes and frees. We said it before, but that's really the key to Kevin Martin's success as a high-efficiency scorer. He's got a knack for making 3-point plays.
Butler against Rubio. And finished off by Martin. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
White, good. You broke here about a special bond between players and coaches. Well, his old high school coach is here in the stands to watch him play today.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's always nice to see a familiar face when you're in the NBA. And no matter how many gassers your former coach had you run while you were a sophomore in high school, still good to see his face.
Jang, no luck.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Payne gets a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Good. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's White. Good if it goes. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 9. And the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided. Look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Sean Williams. Caldwell Pope comes in for Butler. And it's White in for Jody Meeks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. On the court for Minnesota. Miller is out there with Garnett. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Martin. And it's Jang in at center. Martin goes in. Miller dishes to Martin. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. And it's good. Martin's got 6.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
White against Martin. The 11-footer. White, good.
White.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Wiggins kicks to Martin. Left side, Martin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this is a good time to show you some of the league's most disruptive defenders over the past month. The steal leaders at the small forward. Andrew Wiggins, third.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kicked that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
Outside, Martin. There's a screen. Here's Wiggins. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Jackson kicks to White. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 8 points for the kid.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Here's Wiggins. Rebound, Detroit. Monroe's got his 5th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson passes to White. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. On the wing, Jackson puts up a 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from White. Here comes Martin. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Look.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here. A different look here for Detroit. Sean Williams checks in for Monroe, and it's Jody Meeks in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Sean Williams is out there with Tayshaun Prince, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hummel, good.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
White is checked in for Detroit.
Here at some of the numbers for Ricky Rubio. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. He's right around 13 points a night, 9 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. It's his anticipation that I like the most about him. That's what leads to all those steals. He thinks the game out, reads the play before it develops.
Yeah, the anticipation is what you nailed there, Steve. His hands are probably as quick as his mind, and that's another reason he's such a pesky defender.
Outside, White. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
They grabbed their own miss. Miller. Here's Payne. Drummond with the block. It's Prince on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's the screen. Rubio right side. Out to Miller. Picked him clean. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, and the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
The drive by Rubio. Williams with the block. Pass break Detroit. Prince has got the ball. Here's Meeks. The shot no good. Good D by Miller.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Bennett setting the pick for Rubio.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Caron Butler is checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Meeks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Good on both. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson dishes to White. Now the pass to Drummond. Butler from outside. The rebound by Bennett.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Miller kicks to Martin. He dishes it to Jang. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
And to where they can. Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Bekovic is checked in for Jang. Payne comes in for Wiggins, and Bennett subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
This win will give them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
Yeah, Steve, it don't mean a lot to them just the same, though. Anytime you go undefeated against an opponent, that's a sweet feeling.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kevin Martin. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin is out there with Anthony Bennett. And it's Garnett, then it's Payne, and it's Bekovic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Kicks it to Budinger. There's the feed to Payne. Takes the 13-footer, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Stolen by Budinger. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And White with the block.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Levine. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin.
Hey, Coach was shaking, baby.
Too many of these old bones.
Hey, so what'd you think?
I think I was lucky to coach you as a high school player. You are a natural.
Hey, thanks, Coach, but I had a really great teacher.
Oh,
I gotta get to the locker room. It's good seeing you, all right?
all right. I can't wait to see you.
All right, man.
Good job.
Thank you.